Good morning, one and all, and welcome to the channel. So, we are back with another game here on the channel, and I am a huge fan of vampires and all. So, we're starting up Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. But I waited until I was hoping to do this last year before Valentine's Day because vampires are more towards Valentine's Day than Halloween, but this game didn't get released until after Valentine's Day, so I had to wait. I mean, yeah, I could have done it, but I wanted to stick to a schedule, so I had to wait till a whole nother year went by, just to be able to actually record and do this game series and have it up on the channel. So, yeah. And I have actually yet to play this game, so, I guess let's get started. Okay, so September 4th, 2019, 11 p.m. Prince's Quarters. The Boston court is in turmoil. A code red alarm has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. Eamon, Elias, or Alicia, and Gabriel Gallup are summoned by the prince. Okay. Vampires walk among us. Unknowing, we've built their cities, fought their wars, and settled their hungers, the largest of which is the something or other. In its domain, Camarlla's court enforces the masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampires. Breaking the masquerade is prohibited. In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, the new prince, as known as the... Okay, I can't even read throughout all this. The Alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade. The trafficking of blood and mortal victims that night the undead will celebrate. Ooh, okay. Nakan. Nakan presents...
I'll just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
Who is this voice that we're hearing?
No, it's happening. What's happening? No, it's too late. It's too late now.
Whoa, okay,
They're coming.
Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Alicia. Or Lycia? This was the character in the trailers that I actually was in love with the most of the different three.
Do you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Of the three different main characters, this was the one that I fell in love with the most.
We've got a problem. Call them back.
What's going on?
I didn't know Jared Leto was in here.
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
prince. Interesting. Princess quarters, 11 p.m.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up.
Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
Emma
You know
Lewis.
full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, Amem.
Mem. Oh, mem. Dialogue. Okay. In a dialogue, some answers require the use of your skills. Your skill level is compared with that of your opponent. The higher rating wins. You cannot use a skill if its rating is 0. Psychology or persuasion. She has nothing to hide. One thing at a time. Okay, fine. We'll do this one.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we
Journey,
do
I
next?
love your green
When
hair.
everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
I want to know what a code red is.
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
I don't like MM. I don't like her. She is not taking a code red seriously, so therefore she... Bleh. Hopefully she does actually take this seriously, or she's not behind this all.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Okay. Dialogue. Vampires have supernatural abilities usually inherited from their clan. Disciplines or deceptions. I guess it's deceptions. Some deceptions can be used in dialogue as with skills. The higher level wins. Not all deceptions are available to all vampires. Some mortals may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against deceptions. Very
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Emem. My dear Emem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
It's gonna be a long night.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Thank you. Didn't know I was in the Phantom of the Opera's masquerade ball.
Good evening. Can I help you with something?
No. Just want to see what the dialogue is.
Yes? Can I help you?
Wait, why do they have the same voice actor? That's disappointing. Wonder how much money this took to actually build, let alone how much time this took to build, and if you were to build something like this in real life. Yeah, that must be Hazel.
Consider it done.
Who is Hazel anyway?
Who's she, Caleb?
Emem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Gallup.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
I have a feeling Gallup is the actual prince. He seems like a prince. There are usually more of us. Everyone should have been at the party. She's taking too much. She's talking too much.
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more of us here.
Is it because of the Code Red?
Could be. We should have all been at that party. But a Code Red is a Code Red. No one can leave. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
Ooh.
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
Charming. He's a real shock. He's one of the members of Primogen. I don't want to talk to her about it.
Tread lightly. He's a member of the Primogen.
They're the check to the prince's power.
The check and balance. They backed Hazel when she rose to power after Quentin King. They'd hoped to control her.
What? Things didn't go as planned?
I just have a feeling she will surprise them. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now.
I don't
Wait for me.
consider vampires
This
as
won't take long.
monsters. Though I
It's out
do.
of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right, calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
leave us.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
I suspect Mem may have had something to do with all this betrayal. Dialogue tie. If the skill is or deception levels are the same, the outcome of the conflict is uncertain. Chance of victory can be influenced by a number of bonuses or penariches, as well as spending experience points. Okay. Does she know anything about the code red? She should mind her own business. I do want to know about what the code red is. Damn. Focus, your opponent can also focus their own skills. Unlike you, focus only allows them to increase their skill level by 1 level.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey. Of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them, but...
Nobody's answering?
No.
This does not look good.
They've all got such long faces.
Oh wait, we just came from this place. In this area.
Sorry, ma'am. You can't come through here. Miss Lewis. Yes? Miss Lewis.
Let me pass. I don't. I find a different way.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed.
I imagine Hazel is pissed.
What the hell could she want with me?
Answers not more than likely as well. I would be wanting answers as well. Finding out if anyone knows anything. Ooh. Now this is cool. This is like what was in the movie Inception. Are we awake or asleep? Alicia?
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny, for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
3 years?
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us.
There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Whoa! Love that technique. I wish I had that.
Leisha.
Oh, Leisha.
It's been a while. Hey, MM. When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That, or she's a major drama queen.
Both were good answers. Em doesn't realize how serious it is. She should show the prince more respect. I do like both answers. Which one should I do? I don't know. I don't know which one. No. Which one should I do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel like this guy is actually someone that does know a lot of how serious a code red is. We're gonna go with this.
You shouldn't make light of the situation. Believe me, there aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Yes. I will agree. I want to know what this one is going to be.
See, I could jump down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Yes.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
M.M. Lewis. I do like the names that they came up with for these characters. They do have a bit of mystery to them. Okay. So we choose our... I guess we gotta choose the role for each of our 3 characters. Okay, investigator. Profile that focus on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort, or steal information. Jack of all trades. Profile that focuses on providing attributes and a large selection of skills. Allows for a maximum number of interactions, but with less mastery. Veteran. Profile that focuses on dialogue skills and the psychological attribute. It allows you to use the character's aura in conversations. Profile with no pre-attribute points. Free. Sure, why not? Knowledge. Ooh, okay, so we get to actually... I guess these of our characters get called in one at a time.
Hazel.
That's Hazel? Damn, she's nice looking.
Come in, MM.
I can see why she's the prince.
I wanted to have a word with you.
I love that white hair.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Osborne?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
What are we in, Spider-Man now?
Bring Journey to me.
She hasn't done anything. Hazel.
I'll be the judge of that.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
I don't like the court. I need to think about it. I don't want this. Like, if each of these three characters are offered the same thing, I'd prefer to have someone else that I'd rather trust. I don't like the court.
You know what I think of the court. I'm not comfortable there.
You'll get used to it quickly.
I'm not sure I want to.
It's not a question. Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
Well, I think that is actually going to be where we leave this episode for Vampire the Masquerade. That's Swansong. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, smash the like button, ring that notification bell so you know when we're uploading new videos of this series and any other game series that you might be interested in us playing here on the channel. And also, to help out the channel, please punch that subscribe button in the face. We will see you next time. But until then, take care, and as always for me, carry on gaming. and have a good evening. See you next time. Bye bye!